As you can see, Kote's cube today is just full of bright, shining smiles. Amazing.
Is this the cube?
This is the cube. We are in Kote's cube right now. We have multi-world champions here and future world champions. Can I put that pressure on you?
Sure.
How many do you think that you're going to win? Because they've got a lot to live up to right here.
Yeah, I think Lisa's done it all. It's
Okay.
alright. I just can cruise now.
Good. I'm sure you guys know who they are. Sally Fitzgibbons, Lisa Anderson. I mean, hello. Of course you do. We're just going to start off. We're going to just start hammering away right now. Tour's starting. I know you have, high expectations coming into this. What's like your mindset? It's coming quick. A couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, that's come around quick. I guess I qualified halfway through last year and then just been training, getting psyched, and then I just finished the trip in Morocco and trained on some nice right-hand point breaks, and then it's coming around quick. Snappers next month, so I'm ready to do well and really want to get a couple of results like early on.
Definitely. I know you're definitely getting psyched, and we were just talking earlier before the show. A lot of excitement going into the Women's World Tour this year, especially. There's a lot of new blood, and I think it's just like kind of a whole resurgence, with all the rookies coming up. What do you see, differently now as opposed to in the years past?
Well, I was thinking about this the other day actually, and just comparing the differences in generations, and what I noticed is like a lot of the kids or girls like Sally right now are better competitors at an early age. Like they know a lot more about contest surfing because they start so young.
Yeah.
And we had that generation of girls that were in surf camps and stuff like that at a young age that have learned to compete really early. So by the time that they're Sally's age, they're ready to go, and they're winning heats, but they're winning heats like surfing at a higher level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
really
they've
putting
got
it
the
together.
maneuvers down. They've got, they don't just surf in heats like I used to and just getting knocked and nervous and fall down. You know what I mean? Like, these girls are just so advanced in their surfing, but then they're putting it in heats. So it's a lot harder now, and it's a lot more just exciting to watch.
For sure. I mean, everybody's ripping. I remember the first time that I heard of Sally, I think it was like 2 years ago at the U.S. Open. You might not remember this, but we were all watching, and you were like, sit down, you have to watch this girl Sally surf. And I was like, all right, Lisa says to sit down and watch. I'll sit down and watch. And I watched, and I was like, damn. It happened, right? How was the excitement of qualifying when that like hit you? What was like the first emotions that went through your head?
I think the first emotions that went through my head was just, I don't know, maybe relief and excitement.
Once you reach over and then finally you make it.
Yeah, it was kind of like qualifying. I thought would be, I don't know, might take a while. I don't know how good I'd do my first full year on the QS, but just got on a roll from the first event in Australia and felt really comfortable having about 4 or 5 events at home. And,
made it look actually pretty easy. From the outside it looked easy.
I guess I was just relaxed and had a good thing going, so I tried to do that in each and every event and just tried to improve my surfing every time, and everyone's really pushing the limits right now, so I just want to keep up and really make an impact this year.
For sure. I mean, we talk about pushing the limits. You definitely see a lot more aerial surfing and just tail throwing, by the girls. Who else on the tour? Obviously, you're going in with a full target on your back because everyone's going like, oh, okay, this hot shot's coming up. But who else on the tour do you guys see as like, we picked Sally as the title threat for this year, but who else do you think has the chance to kind of make a big mark on the tour?
Well, I mean, I watched last year. I watched a lot of the events if I'm not in Hawaii, I watch most of them on the internet.
Yeah.
So it's, I can't seem to not watch. It's just exciting. I want to see who's doing what. But Silvana Lima is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Really impressive. Just super fit, really flashy. She's got some great, powerful turns, and seems like her boards are just working really good for her. They look good on her feet and stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, Steph. I mean,
that's going to be a battle right there.
She's the one I've got the money on basically for a while. I mean, it's just. I mean, these girls are just. They're just putting everything together. Like I was surfing with Sally yesterday in Huntington, and I think what also too is these girls do 10 maneuvers on a wave. And the way she surfs and puts her maneuvers together, they all connect and they all. That's really going to get you far, and the judges are really into that stuff, and they're just so mature in their surfing. It's really cool to see. But I think that there's like a handful of girls that have very high level talent, and then there's a few that are just sort of on the bubble, and then there's girls on the QS that are going to come up and move through, and then it's just going to be cool. But I think they should probably work on maybe adding more girls to the CT.
Yeah, what's there, 17 right now?
Yeah, it's just getting to the point where maybe not this year or next year, but maybe in another few years, because there's just so much talent out there.
Let's go top 20.
There's room for more.
Let's do it. Let's bring more on there.
And that's what I think anyway.
All right, well, we're all super excited, obviously, about that. What do you think? First heat, you've done these pro events before, but it's the first heat. You're like on the world tour, and let's say you get Steph. I know you beat her before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hold that one to her.
Is your mindset going to be different? Like, are you just going out to smash everybody, or are you going out to like learn and like gather information?
I think it's always.
That's my phone. Don't
Okay,
worry about that.
I think we're syncing.
That's like a heat timer,
That's
right?
the heat, so the heat started.
The heat started.
Okay. I think every event I go into, I'm always learning, gathering information. But I think my mentality since I started surfing, I've sort of got a competitive background and 3 older brothers, so kind of always want to go out there.
Already.
Competing my whole life, I guess. But no, I think I just go out there, and no matter who I'm against, whether it's Steph or anyone on the tour, I just go out and surf my own heat, and I just out there to win it. So
will it embarrass you or distract you if I'm like in a Speedo on the beach holding a sign that says "Go Sally"?
I think it'll be good for me. I think maybe you could stand out in first heat out at Snapper
Okay.
on the rock, like where I sit.
Oh, okay.
And just with the sign, I think it'll just it might help out.
Maybe some fluorescent webs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just point where the statue comes.
Well, I might throw a little look together and hold a sign. I don't want to distract Sally because me and a Speedo is pretty like it's hard
You might
to
get
do
tackled by your
anything,
dad or
you know.
something.
And then I can pick you out in the crowd. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can look for me watching Sally's first heat on the main stage of the WCT in Snapper Rocks in a couple weeks. Good luck.
Thank
We're
you.
so excited, and thank
Yeah.
you for being on the cube.
No problem.
And there you go. Multiple world titles right here. Coming soon. Cote's Cube.
Okay, chill.